So I know you've written an article, AFC North Power Rankings. You have Steelers 4th, Bengals 3rd, Browns 2nd. Here you go. Steelers 4-3. Also Bengals 4-3. Browns checking in at number 2, 4-3. Ravens starting to open things up a little bit. 6-2. Have played a couple of really good games back to back. The Cardinals kind of made that a little bit closer than it was, but they took apart a really good Detroit Lions team a couple weeks ago. When you look at the AFC North, what are you seeing?
Well, the thing that sticks out is the Ravens. They're the most complimentary team. They got it on both sides of the ball, and they're starting to hit their stride. And it's going to be hard to catch them, just based on the way they're playing. Until someone can take them out of their game script, it's going to be difficult to get them out of that top spot. But then you see a log jam below that. I don't see Pittsburgh going anywhere with their quarterback play. You can say the same thing about the Browns, but I believe in the Browns roster. Cincinnati's the intriguing one because they're starting to come on. They stumbled out of the blocks, and I got them at 3 now, but a couple more weeks, and it could be easily seen them taking that number 2 spot if Cleveland can't get it figured out, as far as their signal caller goes. But it's a log jam, but everyone's above 500. It's kind of starting to shape up how we thought it might. Right now, if the playoffs start today, the Browns would be the 7th seed, and the Bengals would be the 9th seed on the outside looking in. So these next couple games are going to be crucial. The Steelers and Browns have the easiest schedules remaining. Cincinnati's got a tough game next week against Buffalo. So we'll see how it shakes out. But it's getting tight. The Browns could lose ground in this, though, if they can't figure out quarterback really soon.
Well, and the other thing, it leads you to believe that they think Deshaun Watson is going to be back sooner rather than later, which is the reason you stand firm with, we'll give you a 6th-round pick for Jacoby Brissett because it's a very, very much a stopgap.
Yeah, but that's been the approach the whole time, or they would have put him on the IR. So they've been assuming that he's going to make this quicker turnaround, which kind of scares me that they don't have a true pulse on what the injury is and the timetable for returning and everything. So it needs to – they need to get clarification. And right now the ball's in Deshaun's court. He's going to have to let them know when he feels good enough to play. Structurally, they're confident. It doesn't need surgery. It's just now it's a pain and weakness. It's the weakness, I think, that we're kind of underestimating. To get strength back in that shoulder, like you said, Dave, you were a college baseball pitcher. If you don't have strength in that shoulder, you're not going to be able to sling it. And you don't want a quarterback out there compromised, especially one that they have an investment like Deshaun in. But it comes down to that. It comes down to that position. It comes down to him returning and playing at a high level. If he does that, this is a team of consequence.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? The frustrating part of that injury is you're throwing hard and the ball's not going anywhere. It is truly, it's like, man, is this ever, the thought process is this ever coming back? And eventually it does, and you have no idea why or when.